Alright, this is going to be a monarch deck from my friend's monarch deck. I'm doing the video for him because, well, I'm closer to the freaking video screen. Alright, first three cards of the deck could be Crebons. Pretty basic card to throw in, good for stalling, so then you can sacrifice it the next turn, or you can just use it for synchro summoning. Okay. Next card, Sangin. Basic card for, searching out low attack point monsters where all of his sacrifice cards are low attack point monsters. Next card, Morphing Jar. Don't know why my friend put this in here exactly, but would you mind telling us?
It reloads your hand.
Reloads your hand. I guess he blows through it kind of quickly after, summoning 4 monarchs. Dandelion, mainly used for sacrificing, because you get 2 tokens after he goes to the graveyard, and it gives you those tokens for chipping the next turn.
And synchro summoning.
And synchro summoning. Can't forget about synchro summoning. You can use the tokens as synchro summoning, or just Dandelion for synchro summoning. Treeborn Frog. Well, basically every monarch deck needs a Treeborn Frog. Constantly bring them back to the field, sacrifice them. Psychic Commander may seem like a stupid card to put in this deck, but my friend here runs Emergency Teleport, so he burns through his Crebons really fast for some reason. Just seems like he's always removing one of them for Allure of Darkness, which you'll see later. Spirit Reaper. Basically a shield, but since, it's a monarch deck, he levels your field, so that free shot can, level your hand too. Next up, 3 Gravekeeper Spies. Pretty much all for, quick monster to the field, high defense, just sacrifice them right after you flip them up to bring out another monster. Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon is pretty much the same thing, it's quick summoning, then sacrifice it after you bring it out to bring out a monarch. Off to the monarchs now. We have 2 Rysas, pretty much, deck control, so they don't draw anything new. 3 Caiuses, pretty much because he's like one of the best monarchs. Because all the best decks out there are dark decks, Blackwing, Zombie. Take a grand, so that's good. Mobius, not a old school monarch, but it works. Seems to work on me. Pisses me off. Alright, then off to Gores. Pretty much just for the protection. Just a really good card. Then, of course, Dark Arm Dragon. He runs enough dark monsters in this deck, and yet a little, not too many, to where he can't bring out Dark Arm Dragon. So it works pretty well in his deck. Off to the spells. MST. That's, well, everybody knows what it does. Pops backfield. That's what you need. Only 1 Allure of Darkness. He needs another one. So, yeah. If he gets another one, he'll be going straight in here. Heavy Storm. Pretty much a staple card. Pops backfield. We all know that. Brain Control. Well, obviously, it's a Monarch deck, so take your opponent's monster, sacrifice it for Monarch. Scapegoats. Not very used much anymore, but it's good for synchro summoning. You can use those tokens as synchro summoning material, and that's what he usually uses them for. Or shields. Shields is good. Mind Control, also another for synchro summoning. Take their monster, then use it as synchro material. Emergency Teleport. You've seen he runs 3 Crebons and 1 Psychic Commander. So, also, if you don't really want to synchro summon with the monster, you can use it as a sacrifice for a Monarch. Lightning Vortex. Ooh, a hollow one. I didn't know you had a hollow one. Lightning Vortex, pretty much staple card. Swords of Revealing Light. Underused card. I've noticed that if your opponent doesn't destroy it, especially during versus a Blackwing deck, it really pisses off Blackwing decks. It really stalls them out, so you can try to come up with a counterattack. Torrential Tribute, staple card, extremely well. I love it. Saves my butt all the time. Solemn Judgment, yet another staple card. good for when you bring out your monarch and they're just about to torrential or bottomless it. Oh, stop that. Or so even when you bring out your dark arm dragon, just make sure your opponent stays in check. Call the Haunted. Unbelievably, my friend did not run this for a while because he didn't think of it. Why did you not think of that?
No idea.
Okay. One bottomless trap hole. I've already asked him why he only runs one. Is because you only have one, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so as soon as he gets another one, he'll put it in. Dimensional Prison. Good card. Stops Stardust. Pisses off, a lot of decks that you want monsters in the graveyard. Phoenix Wing Blast. Also pisses off, Stardust, but it's pretty good for keeping your opponent in check with drawing. I noticed that you took out your... Did you just take out all your Jews?
Yep.
Yep, I don't see any more Jujitsu, so that's replacing his Jew. Threatening Roar. Basically used for, stalling for that one turn, so you can sacrifice your monster to bring out that Monarch. And the last three cards right here are Rose, the Jew, and the Smashing Ground. These are the three cards that he said he's going to take out.
Are you putting in a Mirror Force?
Yes, a Mirror Force, another Bottomless, and
Allure of Darkness.
And another Alert, and one more Allure of Darkness. So after that, he'll be pretty much done with his deck. Final thing to go through. The extra deck. One Stardust. Yes, only one. If he had more, he'd run more. Fairy Dragon. Not good, but he brings out level 7s all the time for some reason. So it's a big shield. That's all it is. Tempest Magician. You don't run any spellcasters.
I just have no synchros, really.
He has no synchros. He's working on, quitting for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
And he actually got back into the game pretty well for being gone that long. But yeah, if he just so happens to, brain control or mind control a spellcaster, final turn for some damage, there he did it. Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth. Pretty much what people would call a beat stick, which I hate that terminology, but he has one. Colossal Fighter. Yes. Pretty much, I think is really good against Black Wings, just in case they have Kalutes in their hand. So when you attack, even if they collude it, at least he can bring himself back. Armory Arm. Well, not only does he not have that many synchros, but he can actually bring this card out pretty easily, and so it's useful when he can, use this as a synchro material after he, synchro summons. X-Saber or Welome. Another level 7 that he can bring out. Low on synchro monsters, so he's dealing with what he has. One Red Dragon Archfiend. Pretty much pops defense monsters. Thought Ruler Archfiend. It practically is staple synchro monster. He's just really good. He can protect himself with his own effect, or maybe his Krebons when he has Krebons out. Black Rose Dragon. I've never seen a man use Black Rose Dragon's destroying field effects so many times. Ever. I've never seen it.
It's really good.
It's really good for him. Cataster. Pops, anything stronger than him that's not dark. I just used it against him today and it worked really well. Flame Veil. What was that? Uruquays? Whatever his name is. Piercing, and he powers himself up. Level 6 synchro monster. Not that bad. And the final one that he has is Iron Chain Dragon. Another level 6 because he just doesn't have that many. And if you notice, he doesn't have a Goyo Guardian. He needs one. That's all. Bye.